Everybody likes a disaster, don't they? It's been a totally disastrous day. More fool me. I'll laugh about it one day. And luckily, no pigs were harmed in the making of this production, but I've cracked this concrete panel completely in half with digger. And it was a foolish mistake, absolutely foolish mistake. I leant in, because the boom was up in, it's Friday night, and I leant in to put the jib down. And obviously the boom don't go down without the safety thing being down, right? And what I did, I caught the lever and it slowed to the left and took that panel out. And well, lucky, because I learned, innit? Stupid, I should have got on bloody seat, but it's been I never said the C word. But it's been a twat of a day, I'll tell you. But what we were on with this and putting this in. So, which are you up in that door? Good God, a lot of room. Hey! Get him in! Get him in! Get him in! Get him in! Hey! Hey! Get him in! Get him in! Hey! Hey! Alright, Willa, stop biting. Right, what he's doing now is just moving these panels. He's just moving panels so they're safe. Safe for now, because we don't want that little one dropping on a pig. I think he's taking where it needs to be out anyway. And he can just keep pigs in. Come on, Will. How the bloody hell we ain't killed, or I haven't killed any pigs. Hey, hey, get on! Hey, 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 hey. Job. There's no chance while you're in is get that one on a bit of an angle and pour it over there, because it's got some sharp wire, or both of them if you want. Anybody got a 20-foot concrete panel local? I can pick up. Surplus to the requirements. 5-footer. 100 mil. Is dog out way? Is the dog out the way? On a bonus for a very good batch of pigs. Might as well while we're in, aren't we? Get down there! Hey, 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 hey! Get down there, you horrible things! Come on! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey! We knocked it over because we were worried about any pigs getting around the back of it tonight and getting trapped, so we'd have had to do it morning. I'll laugh about it next week a bit. I've had an absolute sod of a day. I've had trouble with the water abstraction license. In fact, I've got big trouble with my license. If your license up to renew, keep an eye on today, because the Environment Agency aren't really helpful with it when it comes to renewing. I believe I've lost mine. Morning, it's Saturday the 26th of April. I'm just doing a mix, but we've run out of silage ourselves. We've been putting bag silage in, which takes a little bit of busting up. even though our rotor in the middle is got real good blades and that. But we're getting this silage off a mate of mine, Chris Liversedge Contracting. He's got a clamp of grass silage, also maize silage, and we got 5 ton of grass silage off him yesterday just to carry us through. Hopefully it'll keep, but we've got some heifers on it and some cattle down there on it, so we can utilise it, you know, we can keep it used up while it's fresh. But it's certainly easiest to mix. Christ, it's just mixed up. I've just basically dropped 2 buckets of that and 2 buckets of barley in, and it's nearly mixed now. It just needs to get rid of this corner here. But Christ, it's beautiful stuff. You can nearly eat it yourself. It's really, it smells beautiful, it really does. So yeah, he's got a busy day on today. Him and Karen are marrying his daughter off, so good luck Meg and Matt for the future. Beautiful stuff. Get a little squeak. I don't know what it is. I hope it's the PTO gap. A little squeak happening down there. 6 of these fat heifers to mark for Monday, going into York Livestock Centre. Christ, there's some beef on that. She's very young, but she's just beefed up. Yeah, my dad's bought a lot this time, what really in a normal time would have turned out to grass, but they've come in here and got finished on our basic ration. I think this Hereford, this isn't one of our Herefords, this is one he's bought in, and it would be interesting. We never weigh them when they come in, but it would be interesting to sort of see how much weight they've put on in a short time. Because bloody hell, there's some beef on that bloody. Presume that'll be going. This little Limmy will be going. She's done. Probably this little Sherry. Well, the 6th of the bunch, I would say Blackie over there, the little black lady. Yeah, done very, very well. Cattle have paid this time. Really, we've done all right out with cattle. Had a pig vet visit yesterday. We have a quarterly visit by the company's vets, and pass with flying colours, no problem whatsoever. Just have to sort of tickle my paperwork up a little bit, but I must admit paperwork's not my thing. But the pigs itself, we had a little bit of cough when they first came in. Got rid of that, and now they're thriving, they really are. For a few little ones in here what are getting bullied, and that one's struggling. It can stand up to feed, but it's just struggling. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, I'll give him a plug while we're on, because we get our troughs off here. And there are a couple of real decent fellas. Heath Engineering at Ormond Spalding Moor. Best feeder on market. Don't even bother entertain any others, because well, that's maybe a bit biased, but they're very good feeders anyway. We've got them what have been on farm 5 years now, and when we wash them off, they're no different. They're no different to when they came. All the galvanising is intact on the outside. The only galvanising what's gone is where the pigs rub, and they've rubbed it off. They're as solid as the day they came. So Heath Engineering, that's his number. Or HDF Engineering, he's called Heath like. There you go. He's a filthy pen though. And there's no more in here than the other pens. Even though they look thick on the ground, but there's none in here, you see. So, you know, Christ, they're making a mess in here. You know, it just turns to blancmange, does this part at yard. But we've got plenty of crap straw to utilise into muck, so pouring straw in, it doesn't affect me. I don't worry about, even if it's £120 a tonne, I just keep pouring it in because I want the muck on the area. Total disaster yesterday, like I showed you. Well, lesson learned. Don't piss ball about like I did. climbing in to sort of to let the boom down and catching another lever. But yeah, someone had been stood in way, it'd have been a different story, wouldn't it? Anyway, new panel required. But yeah, what we're doing, we're putting this drain in because, as you've seen all winter, we just have an absolute flood. And sometimes we have to issue feed lads who haven't got wellies with a pair of wellies, so they don't drown in our puddle. Yeah, this drain is very shallow though. I mean, by the time we've got the fall, we're in top at vessel really, but which won't matter. It'll just be full of water before it gets to the outlet, but makes a difference really. More room for shite to go in, but yeah, it was amazing. But no pigs was laid there. You know, if that little fella would have been there, he'd have been dead, little fella, wouldn't he? But, right, I'll walk through these and wait for lads to come. No one's owning up to that. Very pleased with our spread of ale actually, because it was a big chunk of money to be fair. And we've used, I would say, nearly half the straw as normal. We were, especially bedding up with these bills, they were just treading squares in and they weren't utilising it. Well, this blitzes it into fluff. It's not like a chopper though, it doesn't like chop it, it just spreads it, so basically it doesn't alter it how it came out at combine. But yeah, very good machine. I must admit though, your yards have to be quite suitable for the job, because it is a big long thing when you get it on front. This time of year though, as you know, you don't use a lot of straw, do you? Daniel's doing a bit of non-electricianing activities today. He's tried his chances at buying and selling stuff online. Don't be embarrassed, Daniel. Anyway, he's bought a mystery pallet, and it's turned out a total mystery pallet. So yeah, total mystery pallet of rubbish. And he's not divulging how much he's paid for his mystery pallet, but it's just full of crap, absolute crap. Oh no, that's mine. Oh, he's got some bins though. There is some bins, but majority of them are bent, so buckled up in transport. And he's got some nice cardboard boxes, to be fair. So badminton net. He's got a few of them. So anybody want a badminton net? Even Billy's laughing at him. Yeah. I reckon he'll stick to Sparky. But on the buying and selling front, we're very, very quiet. We bought this last year, a lad from Skegness, I think. Or Mablethorpe, that way on anyway. Lincolnshire coast. He's on his way as we speak. He just rung me up and told me he's come across Humber Bridge, and we couldn't get it going when we first bought it, and then we didn't seem to get time to do out with it. Anyway, we've got it sort of doing its thing now, and to be honest, now I've done that, I think it's too cheap. But whether it's the machine for him, but a lad was supposed to come and give us a hand to sort of get it going. He knew all about them, but anyway, it got parked in back there, and And anyway, it's time of year to be flogging it, but she's a beauty, isn't she? I mean, we saw one last year, what was a complete dog, for 3.5 grand, and this one ain't that much dearer. Morning, spring barley looks fantastic, but by the end of the day, how hot it's been, it looks a lot better on a morning with dew on its back than it does later on in the day. It really loses its colour. Phil had a bad day, well, not a bad day, but we broke down with the big New Holland in on the main road. He managed to limp it into the garage, a water pipe bust, so we had to fix him. Then he went to do his job with Simba, some land what wheat had flooded off, and it was just a mess, and I cleaned dike out and he had to bust all spoils up. And he had a tyre bust, so we had to have a new bloody tyre on that. So yeah, terribly unproductive day. But things can only get better because this turned up. We've treated ourselves proper. .2. Well, we've treated Phil, to be fair, because he cuts grass, and we've had some rum hard mowers in our time, I'll tell you. People's cast-offs. Anyway, I've been looking for something 3, 4, 5 year old, something really good. Christ, you can't, when you do find them, they're strong money. So I did price this mower about Christmas time, I would say, and I got a shock of my life. It was a lot more money than I thought, but we've gone for the centre pivot rather than the end pivot, so it contours better. It'll cut, you know, because a lot of our grass is sort of rig and furrow, and it wouldn't cut as good if it was end mounted. So Class Disco do 2 different variations, the end mounted one and the mid mounted one. Anyway, it was extra was the mid mounted, but we decided to bite the bullet and do it. It's got steel conditioner on back, which we've always wanted. You know, so when we're haymaking, these steel conditioner blades bray it up, you know, crimp it a lot more. Oh, she's a beauty, isn't it? But I really don't know where they get their money from, because it's a big chunk of money, that. But it got to a point, some of our last mower, our Lily mower, was a real good mower. It was, we had a shaft go in the bed. Apart from that, and that wasn't a big job, and apart from that, it would cut grass really well. But look, the Westerwald next door, there's a lot of people had a go. But my worry is, there'll be a lot of a second cut if it don't come wet. But we put Westerwald in this field, I'm going to get wet because of its blackgrass issues. And can you see the blackgrass coming? And the seed is starting to flower. So really, it wants eliminating fairly sharpish. But in the middle, where we've got, because Jake slit it with slurry, but there's a dike at each side. In the middle, there's 3 times the grass as there is that around the outsides, because obviously around the outside we couldn't put the slurry because of the dikes, you see, and our buffer zones. But yeah, it's these the blackgrass what's coming, what's eliminating fairly sharpish. So the mower will be in action on Friday. But yeah, quite excited about it, really. It's quite rewarding. Well, to be fair, YouTube's paid for that. So you viewers, thank you very much. Yeah, you do, like, I do get a bit of revenue out of YouTube. And I've spent it on a mower. Lovely, isn't it? Might see me out, that mower, if I look after it. But we ain't got a lot of money's worth of equipment. We ain't got a lot of money's worth of tackle. with, I mean, odd subsoil, a brilliant machine. 7-legger. A Pico Veridis, what we want to get another season out of that and then replace it with maybe a Simba Express. Simba Solo, which we think's mega. Absolute marvellous machine. Our new rollers, which we're very, very pleased with. Mole plough. But not really of massive expense. Apart from mower at end. Right, I'm away for a few days. So you won't get a video for at least, well, a week. So, tie a few jobs up. Get my suitcase packed. Bye for now. And there will be someone on the yard all the time for them non-desirables.